We are moving to our next speaker, Mahyar Golabi. Please, Mahyar, the floor is yours. You can present your speech, please.
Yes, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends where you are. Hopefully you all have a good day. This is Mahyar Golabi, today from Cairo, Egypt, center of history probably. I have been in the oil and gas industry, energy industry for the last 22 plus years, working in different regions and different places by luck. That was actually opportunity to learn and to see from very close and let's say firsthand emergencies, oil spills from different sizes, to be directly or indirectly involved in many emergencies. I'm going to take the conversation to different polar, because I'm not a SpaceTech specialist, but I want to go back to what happened in Mauritius with regards to Wakashio, and look at the impacts that kind of incident can have beyond just oil spill, and to see how that may actually be managed with SpaceTech or any technologies that today are very developed. So we are not in 60s, 70s, or 80s. We are in 21st century with very developed technologies that beyond the complexity, but there are also solutions. So Wakashio happened, and not only Wakashio, most of the incidents in that from that nature, they happen because of human errors. They are not happening because of natural disasters or things like that. Mainly they are happening because of human errors. For those that they don't know what caused this incident, it was actually a very silly thing which caused this incident, because crew, they were going to celebrate birthday of one of the people on board. They were looking for a mobile signal for network, so they approached to closer to the island, and this is where they grounded into the coral reefs, and then the incident happened. That's the cause. But what was next? Actually, the reaction or the response from Mauritius government and from all around was late, because the incident happened on 25th July, and then the spill started 6th of August, 12 days. Nobody took any action. Why? Because the last marine emergency plan in Mauritius was the last update was back to 1990. So it means for almost 30 years nobody has looked at these kind of things. And then the impact, actually, as Dr. Vikram mentioned about the geographical importance of Mauritius and looking for investment, we know that the main industry there is tourism and is fisheries and also agriculture. These are three main, let's say, income for the country. The fisheries, they were impacted hugely with this incident. It was around 100 barrel of spill to the sea, and within few days, I think, if I'm not wrong, within 2 to 3 days, it reached to the shore and impacted the trees, impacted the fisheries life. Mauritius had the biggest protest after this incident from the fisheries and from NGOs and all those people. They were not prepared to respond to this emergency. Then they crafted with the hair and from sugar canes booms to actually tackle and respond to this emergency. The political actually movement around was something that never Mauritius island had experienced. That impacted also the tourism income by 1.6 billion in that year. So these are the statistics that we can find in Google. So we look at the economy, it was affected by this incident. We look at the political movement that's been around. we look at the insurance and the claims against the Japanese company who was owning, under the Panama flag, the ship. There was like a 9 million claim against that company that raised actually, the importance of insurance once more. How insurance companies they are afterward, increasing the premiums. You're losing your reputation. The risk of your company is raising, and then these are affecting also the company image. If you look at the community and how this incident impacted the community, for example, there was one lady who was leading the movements from fisheries to agriculture, and that was probably opportunity that she used afterward and after this emergency and crisis. So we see the movement from some industries to other industries also happen. So emergencies or disasters like this just do not affect the environment and the mammals and the species. They affect the life of the people around. They affect the diversity of people. They affect their businesses. If we go back to similar incidents, there is one incident back to 2010, which is the largest oil spill in the industry or in the history, which is called Macondo Deepwater Horizon. Deepwater Horizon is the name of the company in Gulf of Mexico. They were drilling the well for British Petroleum, for BP, and for technical reasons, the BOP again was human error, and the technical reasons, they had the biggest oil spill in the history. The estimation says it was around 5.9 to 5 million barrel of oil spill in the sea, in the ocean. That went also reached to the U.S. and to all those shores nearby. The economic impact was beyond the communities and all tourism and fisheries and other businesses, was also to BP itself. BP had right after this incident a drop in their share by 55%, and they had the loss of 60 billion USD. 60 billion USD today probably is budget of one country, a big country in Europe. So a country in Europe probably 60 billion. They manage, the whole year. And if this was not BP, probably they would be disappeared today. They would not be existing anymore in the industry. They change also biodiversity. The biodiversity, when changes, these kind of incidents can impact the people's health, because we'll change the people's feeding and nutrition. So I want to mention that the impacts are beyond just spill itself and cleaning. The impacts are very important for those companies owning the incident, for the governments who are, owning the territory. So it is really, really crucial, important for companies like where I work and for big corporations to make sure these kind of incidents do not happen. And if they happen, they are well prepared to actually minimize the impacts and the escalations. As I said, these incidents are not happening every day. We call them major accident hazards in the industry, the language that we use, which means low probability and high consequences. Today, with the technology companies and the systems companies are much more prepared than in the past. So the probability that these kind of incidents happen is very low, but the consequences are very high, are very drastic. So we in the industry will look constantly into technologies like space tech to not only a response on time to the emergencies, but also to detect early and to prevent such incidents. I can give you another example in the Gulf. In the Gulf, last I would say 50 years, because of the fresh water drawing to the seas is reducing because we have dry seasons, we have climate change. So this is one, the temperatures are going up, so the evaporation rate in the Gulf is going higher. And then we have the biggest desalters in the world around the Gulf countries. So that affects the salinity of water. And when the salinity of water changes, also the temperature of water and the pH of the water can change. And that will impact the integrity of the pipelines. Under Gulf, we have thousands of kilometers of pipelines, and they can be affected by these changes in parameters. So sometimes I think we have a big bomb under ocean, under seas. It is not only the ships, it is not only the platforms which are more accurate, and you can see, but there are more chronic issues like what I mentioned. This is one of the examples that I can share with you. So this is why we are not looking only space tech or technology to help us with response to emergencies. Also, we are very keen to look at the prevention, to prevent such incidents, to detect at very early stages. It is not only about the spill, also we use for the pipeline integrity onshore, offshore, when the temperatures changes, when the anomalies happens, and we can, for example, one of the tools is the Pipe Watch, one of the satellites that is used these days to look at the anomalies around the pipelines, to see what is going on, and to detect them beforehand. Because when the incident happens, it is too late. And as per experience, the response to most of the emergencies, at least I've been involved, never been on time and never been just as per papers. In reality, time is much time consuming. It is taking much more time than what we put on the paper. At this stage, I have no more to add, so I will pass on to the next speaker, and at the end, I'm happy to take any question that I may answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mahyar.